The first person that came to your mind. And I want to know why. Why?
WWE legend Son says he was supposed to face Seth Rollins in career-altering title match. Seth Rollins made history in 2012 when he beat Jinder Mahal to become the inaugural WWE NXT Champion. Richie Steamboat, the son of WWE Hall of Famer Ricky Steamboat, recently revealed he was originally due to compete in the title match. Many viewed Steamboat as a future main roster star. The former WWE talent defeated Leo Kruger in the quarterfinals of the NXT Championship tournament before losing to eventual runner-up Mahal in the semifinals. I was slated to go to the finals for the NXT title. I think it was going to be Seth and I in the finals. I don't know where that was going to go. I don't know because that match never happened, but that was the direction, and I had just gotten my contact for road travel, so I had done one house show. I assumed it was preparing for it to continue to go up to the main roster. Steamboat competed in his final WWE match shortly after the tournament. He was later forced to retire from in-ring competition after suffering a serious back injury at a non-televised NXT Live event. Richie Steamboat on WWE's lack of creative ideas. Some second-generation wrestlers receive a new character when they debut on television. Braun Breaker, for example, does not use the Steiner surname despite being the real-life son of WWE Hall of Famer Rick Steiner. Regarding his on-screen presentation in the early 2010s, Richie Steamboat said he was never approached about performing under a different name. I think that's something that I think was kind of a drawback for me. There wasn't any of that. You're Richie Steamboat, and that's who they wanted me to be. I wasn't really given any other options, nor did creative help me at all, or want to, I feel, but that's water under the bridge. It is what it is. I think that there was definitely things in place to make it very difficult for me, and listen, that's nothing new to me. I'm used to that. Not surprising. Steamboat also recalled how he originally refused to perform the high-risk move that resulted in his career-ending injury. Do you think Richie Steamboat should have faced Seth Rollins instead of Jinder Mahal? Hit the discuss button and let us know. On Developmentally Speaking, Steamboat recalled how he was due to wrestle Rollins and potentially move to the main roster. WWE Raw premiere on Netflix. CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins to lock horns. The new chapter will be added to the rivalry between CM Punk and Seth Rollins on January 6, 2025, when Raw goes to Netflix. CM Punk and Seth Rollins have been wanting to face each other for quite a while now. Both the superstars want to lay hands on one another and seldom miss a chance when they get it. Their rivalry has been fueled by numerous disputes followed by their hate for each other. Each of them claims that they are better than the other and have made WWE the brand it is now. Seth Rollins and CM Punk have been throwing verbal jibes at each other for a long time. These superstars have been brawling with each other every second episode, and officials are having a tough time separating them. Why is Seth Rollins after CM Punk? Seth has been pissed off with the best in the world since the moment he returned to WWE. Seth claimed that WWE is his home that he built after Punk abandoned it 10 years ago. Seth called Punk a bootlicker and a fraud working for money. Seth also claimed that he achieved everything CM Punk achieved in WWE twice, and he is featured at WrestleMania's main event that CM Punk could never achieve. Seth stated his match with CM Punk is no longer a match, it's a fight. CM Punk also blames the Kingslayer for his loss against Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam 2024. Seth was the guest referee in Drew McIntyre vs. CM Punk at SummerSlam 2024. While the B-Slayer played fair the entire match, Punk thought that Seth trying to help Drew to win. The Second City Saint let his emotions take over and delivered a GTS to Seth. This momentary distraction was enough for the Scottish Warrior to deliver a Claymore and pin Punk. It added a new chapter to the rivalry between the revolutionary and best in the world. What has made CM Punk angry? Seth claimed that he had been thinking about CM Punk for 6 months, while Punk claimed he didn't think of Seth for a second. Punk stated that he is not interested in Seth. The latter is no longer a champ and has nothing that Punk wants. The best in the world claimed that he taught Seth for free and saved him from getting fired from WWE. Punk said he did whatever Seth did in WWE. He did it way better and a long time before Seth arrived at the scene. He advised Seth that Starter is back to WWE and the second string should sit back and watch. These two superstars have been interrupting each other's promo, which has more often than not resulted in a brawl. The rivalry between the two intensified so much that WWE had to announce their match. These two will now lock horns at Raw's Netflix premiere on January 6, 2025. Wild moment at WWE event in New York adds more fuel to Seth Rollins and CM Punk feud. Seth Rollins is currently embroiled in a heated feud with his CM Punk. The best in the world is highly popular among the WWE universe. This popularity led to Rollins' entrance being ruined at a recent WWE Live event leading up to their upcoming match. The Visionary has been a part of WWE for more than a decade. He has accomplished a lot in his WWE career, winning multiple championships and accolades. On the other hand, his rival, CM Punk, is on par, or some would argue surpasses Rollins' credibility as a WWE superstar. As the road to Monday Night Raw's highly anticipated debut on Netflix approaches, Seth Rollins seemingly felt fans switching sides to CM Punk. This was evident when Rollins came out for his match at a WWE Live event in New York City as part of their holiday tour. Seth Rollins was scheduled to compete at the WWE Live event. It took place recently in Madison Square Garden in New York City. He came out to battle Judgment Day member Dominic Mysterio. As he stood in the ring to absorb the crowd singing his theme song, it quickly morphed into loud CM Punk chants. The fans literally hijacked Rollins' popular entrance. But that did not stop him from picking up the win over Mysterio. The heated feud between CM Punk and Seth Rollins will take center stage at Raw's premiere episode on Netflix. The show is set to take place on January 6th at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. Both are set to collide in a mega showdown. Moreover, their rivalry is marked by a heated past and hatred between the WWE superstars. CM Punk and Seth Rollins were originally rumored to battle at last year's WrestleMania. The plans were scrapped after Punk went down with a triceps injury. While it was rumored that they would face each other at WrestleMania 41, WWE decided instead to book it for Raw's debut on Netflix. Rollins might have to worry as their showdown rapidly approaches and fans are looking to side with Punk heading into their match. Seth Rollins pays tribute to Brody Lee at WWE MSG Live event. Seth Rollins honored the late, great Brody Lee at the WWE Madison Square Garden Live event on December 26th. Brody Lee, also known as Luke Harper, passed away on December 26th, 2020. The wrestling world continues to remember him, especially on the anniversary of his passing, and Rollins honored Lee at the WWE Live event on Thursday. 4 years to the day that Lee passed away, Seth Rollins paid tribute to him during his match with Dominic Mysterio. He hit Lee's signature discus clothesline. Lee had a memorable WWE